Alrighty, quick review of this Sorati battery-operated coffee grinder. It's got some interesting features. It's very inexpensive. I'm looking for one for my on-the-road, gotta drink good coffee and stay out of Starbucks kind of approach. So I look at this as the opportunity to fresh grind my own beans, which, by the way, I also roast my own beans, so I'll be taking my own beans. And don't want to end up having to use a bigger, heavier, more difficult to travel with grinder. So this one, it's nice that you don't have a screw-on carafe at the bottom, which is a little odd at first, but you know, it actually kind of makes sense. The other kind of cool thing is that the entire motor unit is contained in this with the batteries. So what you're left with at this end is a fairly simple to deal with. It's a burr grinder. That's very important. Folks, don't use a little whirly propeller style rotary blade cutter because they create a lot of dust and really don't do that good of a job. So in this case, I'm just looking for how the thing works for some just standard beans. I'm just going to fill up the hopper pretty much. Put the top back on. I wasn't paying attention to where it came off. Now in this case I'm going to be using the French press method, so I'm going to go full course. And the real trick is to find out how long it takes to grind, because these can be slow. So there we go. The one I'm retiring and replacing with this one was incredibly slow. This one looks like it might be a bit faster. Probably none of these are going to be what you call fast, but I'm just going to let this run through a fairly large dose of coffee and see how long it takes to grind it. All right, it took about 3.5 minutes to grind that much coffee, which actually, I got to tell you, compared to the other kind of similar form factor battery-operated grinder I had, that is quicker. This will actually work very well for me, because I take probably a 3/4 of a liter French press carafe. It wouldn't need much more than that to do a full pot. And the thing is, folks, it takes kind of, you know, at least 3, 4, 5 minutes to warm up the water to the proper temperature anyway, so you're really not waiting too long. My old one, I was constantly waiting on it. This has the nice effect also of, when it's done grinding, it does a short reverse spin to clear the burrs of any obstructions, which is a nice touch. So all in all, you know, for really a very inexpensive, portable, handy, and there's the reverse, handy little battery-operated device, I gotta tell you, this is a big improvement. I'm going to enjoy traveling with this one a lot more than I did the old one. I like the fact it's easily adjustable. The other one wasn't. The grind looks pretty good for a French press. Again, going for the coarse grind, that's really a decent grind. It seems to be consistent. So, thumbs up, folks.